Hi, I'm here today with Kai Oginga from Green Club Inc. and their product is Add-iFlex, which is a biodegradable plastic additive. Kai, could you tell us a little bit more about Add-iFlex?
Adiflex is a mineral-based product that basically makes conventional plastic biodegradable. It's best used with polyethylene and polypropylene. And so we have some examples over here of its applications. Over here we have a gray bag, and this bag is actually manufactured by Hylex Poly. And the beauty of this bag is that it hits 3 R's. They're encouraging people to reuse the bag, and then once it can't be reused anymore, they're going to then collect it and recycle it and use that recycled material to produce another bag. And so they're basically then reducing the amount of virgin resin that they're using over time, because now you're using recycled resin, you don't have to use virgin resin anymore.
Okay, so this additive is added to the plastic so that it has a biodegradable lifespan that, depending on the amount of additive that you add, it will affect that lifespan.
Correct, yes. For instance, with the Hylex bag, this bag broke down into really tiny fragments in about 5 weeks in Texas. Obviously, in a different environment, it may take longer, but the beauty of it is that with the additive, this bag will degrade completely over time into CO2, H2O, and a harmless substance referred to as biomass.
Oh, okay. So I see you also have Tesco, a British retailer, that is using Addiflex?
Yes, correct. The technology has been available for about 5 years in Europe. It's relatively new to the U.S. We have distribution rights for North America, Latin America, and the Caribbean. And so we've been actually showcasing Addiflex in the U.S. for about 1.5 years now.
All right. So, could you explain a little bit about this graph right here?
Certainly. The graph demonstrates what we refer to as our eco-intelligent technology. With Adiflex, one of the benefits is that you can program it for storage life, for use, and eventually degradation. We have 3 examples that shows different time lengths through the different phases, and so based on the manufacturer or the end user specifications, you can put a certain percentage of Adiflex into the product, and basically based on the percentage, you can then have the desired storage life, use life, and eventually complete degradation of the product. What we don't want is for products to break down prematurely, because obviously that would cost the manufacturer and the end users money. We want to make sure that it's programmed in a manner that it actually meets their use and storage time, but that it eventually breaks down, thereby alleviating some of the plastic waste problem in the U.S.
Okay. And what is this picture right here of?
That's a picture of a mushroom tray. It's another example of the application. In this case, it's a polypropylene tray. We're using this tray to replace trays made out of styrene and styrofoam, because the additive can't be used in those particular products because we have trace elements of a carcinogen that's produced on the back end. And so this is a viable option for an alternative to a styrene tray. It's a polypropylene tray with a 5% mix, and you'll notice that it has a storage life of about 3 to 6 months, the use of about 1, and then a degradation time of approximately 36 months, depending on the environment it's in when it's discarded.
Well, what kind of tray is this? I'm not familiar with usage applications.
In this case, it's a mushroom tray. So this is the kind of tray that you would see in your supermarket or produce section.
I understand.
You would find either mushrooms in here or tomatoes or anything else that gets packaged with obviously a cellophane wrap. And even that cellophane wrap can be mixed. Adiflex can be put into that wrapping as well to make that wrapping degradable.
And this last aspect right here, we have a bread pack.
We have a bread bag, and that bread bag is made from low-density polyethylene. It has a 3% mix, and again, you can see the storage life is about 3 to 6 months. Use is about 3 months, and degradation between 12 and 48. Adiflex is food safe. It is food safe in Europe. It's been approved for food contact in Europe. And currently we have a letter of non-objection with the FDA in the US, making it food grade in the US. And we're going through the process for Canada as well.
Great. Well, thanks, Kai. I really appreciate you talking about this unique additive for plastic that will help make it biodegradable and compostable and more green friendly.
Certainly. Thank you for the opportunity to explain our technology, and we hope that the word spreads and people get familiar with this.
All right, Kai. Bye-bye.